station. Enjoy listening to 93.7 Citizen FM. We are more than just a radio station. We are a part of your life. 93.7 Citizen FM.
Let's talk about it on our favorite radio station.
We're more than just a radio station. We are a part of your life.
Looking for the best in news updates?
Yeah, man.
Listen to Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja. Now listen. News on the hour, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. News at noon, 12 noon. News from across the states, 4 p.m. And our major news at 6 p.m. Citizen FM 93.7.
This is 93.7. Citizen FM. Abuja. Time for news on the hour.
A very good evening and welcome to Citizen FM News at 6. I am Aisha Shebabadegi. First, the headlines. CBN governor apologizes to Nigerians for failed online transactions. European Union releases over €100 to prevent spread of diphtheria outbreak. And former British Prime Minister calls for mutual relationship between Nigeria and United Kingdom. Now the news in detail. Governing board of the National Hospital Abuja has petitioned President Muhammadu Buhari to intervene in the appointment of a new chief medical director for the hospital. The letter obtained by a newsman was titled Appointment of Chief Medical Director and CEO for National Hospital Abuja. The letter was signed by the chairman of the governing board of the hospital, Patricia Ethe. Ethe said the procedure for the appointment of a CMD started as soon as the Minister of Health, Dr. Osage Haneri, approved the board to commence the process. An advertisement were placed in two national dailies between 8 March 2022 and April 19, 2022, while the candidates were shortlisted on May 9, 2022. Central Bank of Nigeria Governor Godwin Emefiele has apologized to Nigerians for the failed online transactions. Emefiele disclosed the challenges faced by bank customers following the limit on cash withdrawals and noted that the CBN would sustain the current monetary regime following a rise in headline inflation, which posed significant. He said this just as the Monetary Policy Committee of the Central Bank resolved to raise the monetary policy rate, otherwise known as an interest rate, by 50 basis points to 18% from 17.5%. Emefiele further assured that all Nigerian banks are safe due to the existing prudential guidelines instituted by the CBN to protect banks against collapse that will wipe out depositors' money. Ahead of the inauguration of the 10th Senate in June, Senator Sani Musa has said that the National Executive Council of the All Progressive Congress will address the issue of religion balancing in the zoning formula to be used for the election of the presiding officers. Musa, who made the declaration while fielding questions from journalists covering the Senate, said Muslim ticket used by the party to win the presidential election must be balanced at the configuration of the leadership of the 10th National Assembly for unity of the country. National Working Committee of the People's Democratic Party has appointed Umar Damagum to oversee the affairs of the party in acting capacity. National Publicity Secretary of the PDP, Debo Olagumba, announced this at the press conference at the party's secretariat. Damagum will replace Irosha Ayu as the national chairman of the party. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory Administration, Muhammad Musa Bello, has described Julius Berger AFP as a major partner in the development of the city, saying that it is well known for producing high-quality furniture over the years. The minister, who was represented by the Director of Public Building in the FCT, Architect Olabo Adebawale Ademo, stated that the administration is concerned with quality work in and around the city and will always partner with professional firms that can enhance government efforts. Musa Bello praised the AFP for its service delivery, pledging that the FCT administration, in partnership with the organization, will always strive to enhance Abuja's aesthetics to world class. Chief of Army Staff Lieutenant General Farouk Yahaya has called on Nigerian Army personnel to upskill their leadership development skills in discharge of their responsibilities. The Chief of Army Staff stated this when he opened the 6-day Leadership Awareness Development Course 2023 for senior non-commissioned officers in Kaduna. Represented by the General Officer Commanding 1 Division and Operation, Major General Taurid Abiodun Lagbaja, he said the Leadership Awareness and Development courses for senior non-commissioned officers in 1 division area of responsibility is organized by the AHQ DAT and the NARC for SNCOS in the division. Still on the news, Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board has called on candidates who register for the mock Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination to print their notification slips ahead of the examination scheduled for March 30th, 2023. JAM made the call in its weekly news bulletin and also provided a guide for participating candidates on how to access and print their notification slips through its website. JAM revealed that the candidate's registration number, venue, date and time of the examination are contained in the notification slip. It further warned the candidates against lateness and urged them to be at their centers 1 hour before the examination for biometric verification, insisting that the commencement time for the examination is sacrosanct. European Union has released 150,000 euro equivalent to 75 million naira in humanitarian funds to prevent the spread of diphtheria and assist the most affected communities in Kano, Katsina, Lagos and Osun states. In a statement by the EU mission to Nigeria, said the funding will enable the Nigerian Red Cross to provide emergency assistance to reduce the impact of diphtheria on affected and at-risk communities to risk communication, outbreak control activities, surveillance, patient referral, hygiene promotion, and early case detection in affected areas. It added that diphtheria is a highly contagious bacterial infection transmitted between humans, explaining that it causes an infection of the upper respiratory tract, which can lead to the breath difficulties and suffocation, adding that those that are most at risk are children and people who have not been fully vaccinated against the disease. National Health Insurance Authority has put in motion the process leading to the extending health insurance to pensioners. The Director General of NHIA, Professor Muhammad Sambu, gave the indication during a courtesy visit by the Executive Secretary of the Pension Transitional Arrangements Directorate in Abuja. Sambu said extending health insurance to pensioners was consistent with the best practices around the world, adding that the most effective care for aging persons was to give them unqualified access to affordable and quality health care. Also, former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has said Nigeria can be a renewable superpower. The former Prime Minister, who spoke at the 16th Osiwe Ayam Osiwe lecture series in Lagos, called for a stronger mutually benefiting relationship between Nigeria and the United Kingdom in order to unleash the potential of both countries. He spoke just as the former Secretary General of Commonwealth, Chief Emeka Anyaku, who was the chairman of the occasion, called on politicians to see the welfare of the people as a bedrock of their policies and actions in government. Lastly, on sports, Super Eagles captain Ahmed Musa has become the most capped Nigerian player after his appearance in the second leg of Nigeria's African Cup of Nations qualifying match against Guinea-Bissau. The Nigerian national team defeated the Juventus of Guinea-Bissau 1-0 at the Estadio 24 de Setembro. However, Musa, who made his Eagles in 2010 and was now also part of the 2013 Nations Cup winning side, earned 180 caps, setting a new record for Nigeria. And that's the Citizen FM news at 6. But before we go, a recap of the main points once again. We brought your way the CBN governor apologizes to Nigerians for failed online transactions. You also had that European Union releases over 100 euro to prevent spread of diphtheria outbreak. And lastly, former British Prime Minister calls for mutual relationship between Nigeria and the United Kingdom. That's the news, as edited by Lawrence Omoiti. I am Aisha Shoaib-Badegi. Good evening.
Looking for the best in news updates?
Yeah, man.
Listen to Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja. Now listen. News on the hour, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and 11 a.m. 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. News at noon, 12 noon. News from across the states, 4 p.m. And our major news at 6 p.m. Citizen FM 93.7. Always precise in news broadcast.
Hello, Abuja. You are listening to 93.7 Citizen FM, the latest radio station based in Nigeria's capital. Our station seeks to broadcast a broad mix of culture and views with priority given to development programming to enable residents share ideas and opinions, music and drama. At Citizen FM, we believe in progressive talk and solution-driven conversation. Our aim is to build a united Nigeria by bringing people of diverse culture together through communication. Enjoy listening to 93.7 Citizen FM. We are more than just a radio station. We are a part of your life.
Kau sungguh hatiku Survive.